My webcam quality is actually a bit shit, isn't it? That webcam sucks. I need a better webcam. Patreon for new webcam. Right, anyway, it's a nice old topic that I talked about very briefly on Twitter, but never actually, you know, because I was gonna do a whole video about it, you see, afterwards. But also, just bear in mind, if you can hear like a blowing kind of sound, hopefully you can't, but it's boiling in this room. It's really hot today, so I got the fan on, so please don't judge me too hard. Right, so, I saw a clip on Twitter. I can't find the original tweet though. So you gotta forgive me on that. I just can't find the actual thing to show you, which is annoying. And I guess I could have gone on Netflix and then like found the clip, but I also feel like the video would get taken down. So you know what? Let's just forget about that. I'm sure like you'll still get my point anyway through this video. Okay, so Ghost in the Shell is a show that's been around for a long time. There was an anime of it. The film that was the original anime. It's really old. I think it's 1990. I don't know, 2 or something, maybe even earlier, I don't really know. And then they had Ghost in the Shell 2, then they made a show called Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, which is really, really good. It's an anime, I recommend checking it out, 2 seasons of that. There's some other spin-offs, some random stuff as well that I haven't really seen, and one of them I wasn't into. The art style was kind of weird, I didn't really get into it. But recently, I didn't even know there was a new Ghost in the Shell show. That's like a weird tongue twister. And someone posted a clip, you see, of basically there's this weird cyborg, and he starts just going, the clip literally starts with this. The cyborg just starts flipping backwards and going, just keeps flipping down this hallway, okay? And then the clip, it just stops of that part. No dialogue, nothing, just him moving, doing that. Just realized, why has it got the FLAPPATRON picture there? And not the Ghost in the Shell picture. I guess I clicked on the wrong thing. It's fine. Well, I'm sure you'll get over it. So he's doing this backflip and all this stuff. And the tweet says, this is an actual scene and animation in an actual show or something like that. And I watched that and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this show? So obviously I look at in the replies and someone says, what is this show? Hence why I found out there's new Ghost in the Shell show. Now, I can see why some people are like, and they're crying about it because it's 3D. So I get it. It's always been a 2D anime show. But I mean, basically, weirdly enough, seeing that clip made me want to watch the show. Because I was like, what the fuck? That looks kind of weird and strange. Could it really be that bad? So I thought I'd give it a go. And after about 20 seconds, you get used to the 3D animation art style. It is a little bit janky at first, and it is a bit like, what the fuck? Because obviously it's always been in 2D, and some of the animation looks a bit dated and stuff, especially when she drinks a beer, like right at the beginning of the thing, she drinks a beer. A Budweiser, actually, fucking product placement. And it looks a bit like, you know, PS2 kind of drinking. Can't really explain it. But once I got past that, the 20 seconds, the first episode was great. Really fucking good. I forgot how much I loved Ghost in the Shell. I loved the characters. I loved the Major. I loved Bato. Tosa wasn't in the first one, but you know, got Saito's there. It was just really good. Ichikawa, all these characters. And it was really good. I went, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna watch the next one. And I got really into it. Okay, so it finally got to that part with the guy doing the weird flips, right? Now, this is where I have the issue. And I think this is just a general theme. Everything gets taken out of I can't speak. Gets taken out of context. And what I mean by that is, yeah, it looks stupid and weird because it's kind of meant to be. Like, basically, they're shooting at him, and he's like doing like, literally dodging every bullet, like weird kind of dancing. He's like, his body's just moving around and dodging, like water, just moving everywhere, dodging all these bullets. It's kind of like surreal. That's like the point of it. And then Bato even like runs to them and he goes like, you know, what he says now. He says something like, "Where's this freak going?" So they even acknowledge that he's a freak and it looks weird and stupid. Then he does that backflip stuff. Then he gets away and they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know, we've got to find this weirdo kind of thing. And they all acknowledge that it's weird and strange and it's not natural and it just looks fucking weird. Okay, yeah, maybe the 3D animation, that's what everyone's crying about, but I'm pretty sure it's more just the fact that the flipping and how weird it is, you know what I mean? But in context, it works, and it works for the show, 100%. And I just found that really fucking annoying. Because when I actually watched the episode, it made sense, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's this weird guy. He's like fucking flailing all over the place. I get it, he's dodging the bullets. So, what the fuck? Like, why post that? Just that, like, you know, if they posted that clip and like if they posted the 3 seconds before the part they cut off, it wouldn't have even been that bad, because he literally says, oh, like, where's the freak going? With that context in mind, oh, he's a freak, he's a weirdo, what's going on? And it's just, I don't know, man. Like, everything can be taken out of context. Like, I watched, I'm not trying to stare anything, by the way, I'm just saying, this is my opinion. I watched Donkey's review recently of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And same with that, like, loads of shit on that review that he did is taken out of context so much. And like, there's a part where he's talking about how the voice acting's really bad, and he highlights this Shinra soldier in the train. And yeah, that guy's voice acting is not good. Like, when I was playing it, I was like, that guy's voice is a bit shit and whatever. But it's one character, one voice out of fucking hundreds and hundreds. Do you know what I mean? You pick the one little bit. I don't know, just kind of like that's a really good example of just taking something which is just so minuscule and making it like the highlight of something. It's just really out there. Same with that clip on Twitter. So I guess my PSA / point I'm trying to get across is, you ever see something like that where it's like, oh, this is a clip from a show and it's bollocks, or even, okay, you know what? I did a video recently. I took it down though because I couldn't bother with the drama and whatever, and people were accusing me of transphobia and all this shit, which clearly I wasn't. But, you know, I'm not losing fucking work over this thing. I've realized that topic, when it comes to trans people, etc., that topic, just stay away from, because fuck that. It just seems to be a big issue. Anyway, so I took that down. But, you know, her clips, for example, I've only just seen her clips on Twitter of her saying this weird shit. Now, the thing is, I don't know if they're like, they could be taken out of context. And one of them kind of was a little tiny bit when the woman says, the trans woman, the dear chick, she says, you know, white supremacists, blah, 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 that's a fact, this, and this, and then it cuts off on the Twitter video. On the actual video, she says, in my opinion, at the end. But obviously she fucked herself over by saying it's a fact, a statement, in my opinion, right? But that's not how it works. You should have said, in my opinion, at the beginning. Do you know what I mean? Then said it's a fact to me as a person. Do you know what, she really fucked that up, but that was taken out of context, and it just completely screwed her up. Don't get me wrong, though. I mean, most shit she says does seem kind of weird, and like she does mean it, but it makes you think, though. Like, everything gets manipulated, and people can get manipulated so easily. I am definitely someone who gets manipulated by media and stuff very easily. If I'm honest, I'm a dumbass. I'm not very smart at all. You know, I see a clickbait article about how there's gonna be a fucking female James Bond taking over from 007. But I didn't read the article properly. It wasn't even about that. You know, someone tells me about how clapping was kind of banned at some place and it was jazz hands. I didn't read the article properly. I just saw the clickbaity title. I'm like, what? Outraged? Do you know what I mean? Like, I am definitely somebody who is in that category. I'm somebody who needs to think before I make an opinion or a video or something. I'm pretty fucking stupid, so maybe this video is stupid and my opinion's dumb on this. I don't know, but either way, everything gets taken out of context. Yeah, that's the point, really. Is just watch out what you're looking at on Twitter and don't let some little tiny clip of something kind of sway your opinion, I guess. But that's it, man. Leave a comment down below if you've seen Ghost in the Shell or any of the shows, etc. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite character is. My favorite character in all the Ghost in the Shell, like every single thing, is Togusa. I think Togusa is fucking awesome. It's badass. And I really actually recommend checking out Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045, I think it's called. It's really good. Yeah, man. Recommend it. So have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.